welcome to Curry TV. Today we'll be making banana fritters. Yes, you heard me right. It's all-time favorite tea snack in this house anywhere among Indians. Have you tried it before? If not, let me show you how it's made and I'll just take you step by step. For that, of course, we'll be using a ripe plantain. You can get this at your local grocery store. You don't have to go to an Indian store to get this. It's available in any grocery store. It's under, you get it green plantains. Keep it in the oven or anywhere closed area. It'll ripen up fast. And keep it aside. You need it nice and plump and juicy. When you squeeze it, you need to feel that mushiness in there, that softness. That makes it so good. It should, I'll show you how it's made. Let's get to it. Let's look at all the ingredients that we'll be using for this recipe. For this recipe, we'll be using all-purpose flour. This is about 1.5 cups full of all-purpose flour. I'm using unbleached. Sugar as you desire. It depends on how ripe your plantain is. According to that, adjust the sugar level. And I'm using dry roasted rice flour. This is to get that crispiness and not that oil from, soaking into that fritters. So this will prevent that. So this is about 1 tablespoon of dried rice flour. And again, salt to taste and a little bit of turmeric powder just to get that golden rich color. So let's get started. Into my mixing bowl, I'll be putting in just 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Like I said, salt is up to your preference. Give it a mix. And to this, I'll be adding all of my rice flour. This is 1 tablespoon. So the ratio is 1 cup of all-purpose flour to 1 tablespoon of rice flour. And sugar to taste. I'm just adding 1 spoonful right now. And I have about 1.5 cups full of water. I'll be using as desired or how loose the consistency is for this batter. Okay, I'm going to be mixing in water little by little. What we are looking for is a thick batter that will coat that banana fritters so smooth. And like I said, if you have this along with a cup of tea or coffee of your preference, goes a long ways. We have mixed our batter well enough. There's no lumps. So I ended up using about 2.25 cup of water. Like I said, it depends on what type of flour that you're using. It may not be the same every single time, so please do. This is the consistency that we are looking for. At this stage, if you like to add black sesame seed, that's also fine. My kids don't like it. There you have it, our batter is ready. Let's keep this aside for about 5 minutes or so. Let that absorb all that spices and the salt and sugar. Like I said, this is the consistency that we would need. We just need that to be well coated onto the plantain. Now let me show you how the plantain is cut. This is a ripe plantain and it's pretty good. You can see those black spots. You don't want it to be too black. I usually buy the green one. Keep it in my oven. I don't bake that often, but I do cook on the stove top quite a bit. So from the heat, it actually slowly ripens the banana. That's my trick. You can use that too. And because in the Northwest it's pretty cold, and if you keep it outside, it's going to be pretty hard by the time it gets so ripe. The core will be hard and the outer layer will be kind of yellowish but not ripe enough. So to avoid that, I pop it in the oven. And what I have done here is trim off both the ends, cut it in half, again cut it in half lengthwise, and this is how it looks like. This is about, oops, banana overboard. Okay. This is about 5 ripe plantains. I'm going to add this into the batter and deep fry it. Shall we see how it's fried? This is an iron pot that I have. You can use your non-stick. I've poured in vegetable oil, but if you want to use coconut oil, that's perfectly fine. It gives more flavor. Once it's well heated, you want to have it on a medium. Well, first have the fire on very high and then switch it over to medium. That's when we start deep frying our fritters. Let's check if our oil is hot enough. And how do you check that? Here's a tip. Just pour 1 or 2 drops of the batter into the oil, and if it pops up right away, it's ready to go. Woo! There you go. Our batter is ready. Usually what happens is I fry them, my kids dig them up. They just go for it. This is very tempting. Usually I have this for them when they're coming back from school. As you can see, our fritters has come to the top. We need to flip them over. See that? Get both sides done. You want to check on the heat. It has to be on medium heat. See that golden color? It's well cooked inside, so soft. There you have it. Drain all that excess oil onto a strainer, and I'll show you a trick. We Keralites love banana leaf. So what we usually do is take this, wrap it up in banana leaf, fresh banana leaf, okay? And keep it aside. I have to do this hidden, otherwise my kids will attack it. As soon as they open that door, they'll know, is it Pazhampori? Is it banana fritters? They'll just come running into it. So I am going to hide a little bit of this on that banana leaf, and I'll show you when it's all done. So this is what I have. I covered it with another steel plate just to give it a firmness. I want that banana leaf flavor to come into it. I put on the banana fritters onto it when it was warm, so it should absorb all that flavor. Let me show you. My house smells amazing. I mean, seriously, look at this. This brings back so much of memories. Nostalgic moment here, baby. Seriously, nostalgic. I remember my grandpa bringing a wrap or it's called podi, okay, in our language. I don't know how to translate it. I'm just overwhelmed with all these flavors and the smell. Oh boy, okay. Now, he usually has this something for us while we come back from school. So this is dedicated to especially him, my grandfather. Shall we give it a try?
Is it Pazhampori? Is it Pazhampori?
Speak of the devil, they're home. Okay, yeah, it is Pazhampori. You guys want to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. It's okay.
Yum!
Yeah? Yummy? How was school?
Good.
Yeah? You're almost out of school, right? Did you have a school party?
Yeah.
Class party?
There's only 2 more days of school.
Right. Okay, I gotta try one of these. Cameraman, do you want one?
Yeah, I do.
Don't look at me. You can have one more. You know what we do in India?
We take a paper towel.
No, I'm just joking. Made you full. But how do you guys like it? Yeah? Yeah? Your mouth is full. You just hold on to it. I know. I know you love it. Chedai's not home yet. We gotta save some for him. Even if you don't wrap it in that banana leaf, it's fine. I just did that for my peace of mind. But it's good as it is. Can you hear that crunch? How? It's hot. Seriously, right off the stove, but it's dedicated to all Malayalis out there. If you don't know how to make this, check out my description box. I'll have the details in here. If not, this video has all the tutorials that you need. Keep watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.